just a quick reminder, all the digitals are on sale on the DearJulieJulie Etsy shop for 40% off.
Sale has been extended through Friday.
So do check it out. And now let's check out what's on my desk. Hi everybody, it's Julie. I'm here with the much requested video of my favorite items from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to start off with my 10 favorite items that I consider that I use probably every day or at least every week that I get from Dollar Tree. And sometimes, now some of them I've only had to buy once, and sometimes I pick them up every time I see them. So one I've only had to buy once was the cutting mat, and I love it. It is 6 by 8 with a little bit of extra space. You've got your grid going on here. You even have your angles, and so I love this. I use this all the time. You see me especially use it with my craft knife when I'm opening things up. I'm going to make a pocket. I can slide this in. I even have a smaller one that was from something else that I'll slide into things, but this is my Dollar Tree one. My eraser, my glue eraser, I use this all the time. Love, 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 love this. The colored paper clips, and I happen to have a package that is not open, but yeah, so the colored paper clips is another one. The makeup brushes, being able to use these for stenciling and inking, but especially for stenciling, has been amazing. And at just well, I got most of mine when they were $1. Now they're, you know, everything's $1.25. But what I do with them, I have a Dollar General one that has it, is I'll put washi tape around the color that I usually use. So and I have Distress ink and Distress oxide ones that are separate. So these are the ones I get at Dollar General, and they have that edge, but they're hard to come by. They don't have them very often. So another one is the double-sided tape. You get 33 feet, and so what's that, 11 yards. I like the size of it. It has worked really, really well, and I keep it right here, and I just happen to have a new one. It is archival and acid-free, so archival safe and acid-free if you're using it for scrapbooking and things like that. As you all know, another one that is my favorite is the gold pen, and I have both the metallic marker and the glass writer, and I love them. They write on everything, so I love them. And I have these, there's also a blue and a silver, so rose gold, pink, blue, silver, and gold, and I have them in all the colors, and I have backups. I love them. My number 544 LA Colors fingernail polish, you guys, this looks like it's going away. So if you love it and you see it, pick it up, because it looks like it's going away. But this has been one of my favorite ways to add glitter to a project. As long as you're in a well-ventilated area, it has worked really, really well for me, and it's one of my favorite things. Another thing is the binder clips, and they've had them in several sizes, even the big ones, which I can't get to, but the big ones that I use for scrapbooking sometimes. I'll use the great big ones, and so there's that. And then also these clips, which I at the moment cannot remember what they're called, but they'll have them in different sizes. They'll have them in different colors. Right now, one of the stores I was at yesterday had them in copper. One of the stores had them with pink with purple polka dots. But these are really, really fun. I think that they're fun because they look like a purse when they're sitting on your shelf. My other favorite thing from Dollar Tree, this is from over in the food storage section. The Sure Fresh reusable rectangle 14.6 cups. That is my very favorite thing. I get these. They come with a lid. I can stack them. I mark them with my little tag from Walmart. And these work amazing for me. So those are my 10 very favorite like tools and things. But there's so many things that I get and that I love from Dollar Tree. And so in no particular order, I got one of the pencil holders yesterday, and I'm just now getting it set up. So I just have what I'm working with now. I'm going to have 2 of these, and as soon as they get their home. Now, the one thing I'm noticing, this one is a little top heavy because there's nothing in the bottom of it. So I'm going to want to make sure that it's secure back here. But I also saw something similar for $10 or $8 at Joann's. So $1.25 I think is great. This, I am so excited. I've only seen them at one store, but you remember the old school bookends? I am so excited about these, and the reason is I have my maps, my coloring books, my books that I pull things out of. I have gardening books, recipe books, window dressing books, architecture, all the books. And when I pull one out and they slide because they're heavy, and they slide and they knock everybody over. But having these in the middle of them will help. And so I was really excited to see those. And I have, like I said, I have a bunch of the old school ones, but I needed more. So I grabbed a couple of those, and I'm so excited. Dollar Tree. Another thing that I pick up when I find it is eyelash trim, and also other different types of yarn that I can use in my journals. Okay, so eyelash trim or yarn. This right now, they have trims at the store. And so I got this one. This one has some cute little chicks on it, and this one has carrots. You know, I do use this kind of stuff in my grand room in the decorating. So, but there you go. Trims. Watch for trims. One of my very favorite items to use in junk journals is the lace from Dollar Tree. Still at $1.25. It's still a good buy. 3 yards. It also, you can cut it down here and have like a real thin lace and a larger lace, so it gives you options. And so this is one that I purchase whenever I find it. I have a place in my ribbon drawer that is just for those, and I keep it full all the time if I can. So another thing that I love from Dollar Tree, and it just keeps getting better and better and better, is the fabric. And look what they had this week. So their fabric is 18 by 21, so it's a basically a fat quarter. And look at this. So very, very cute. Very cute. Isn't that cute? I think it's really cute. So their fabric, and then I mean, and there's so many choices of things. This, of course, I had to get it with the truck with the daisies, and then the sunflowers, and the red and white polka dot, which I think is going to be really cute with the gnome. And then they had daisy burlap. So they've already done the work. They've already painted on the burlap. And I'm thinking about using this for a bulletin board, possibly. So, yeah, but they're fabric. They're fabric. Just check it out. $1.25. So that makes it, what, about $5 a yard. But you don't have to go to the cutting station. It's already ready for you. And so, and they've had a really great selection. I have a whole lot more things to show you. But another thing that I like to use, and you'll see me use it a lot in my journals, is the flowers. I like this medium size. I love this flower right here because it has the light, it has yellow in the center. So it's not just one stark plain color. And the same with this one with the color on the edge. And sometimes I'll even mix them. Okay, so mixing the two together like this. A lot of my kits will have the flowers in them, and I just, you'll take off the piece, and you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 flowers plus the little wispy thing at the top. And so check out the flowers at Dollar Tree in the flower section, not just the ones that are smushed and in things, but that also. Buttons is another one. I find these usually right as you're going through the checkout, and they will have a great assortment of colors. Sometimes they'll have packages that are just brown or just white, but look at these green. Those are great. And some red. There's a red, white, and blue one, and a blue and white one in here. But yeah, buttons. And even just if you need buttons for $1.25, plus you get the container. So they also sell just containers that are similar similar to this for $1.25. But here you get the buttons and you get the container. So their buttons, I think, is a great thing to pick up from Dollar Tree. Beads is another thing. I'm constantly shopping for their beads. This is actually supposed to go into my to the big bathroom, because to me those look like bubbles, and so I want to make something that has bubbles for the bathroom that is ocean. And then they have these star ones. So you get the whole package. They're done by weight. This one's done by weight. This one's done by pieces. But yeah, for $1.25, that is a great price for beads. So that is something that I like to pick up at Dollar Tree. Ribbon is another one. And oh my gosh, the stores yesterday had such a selection of new. There was this that has the Live, Laugh, Love. And it's a grosgrain ribbon. And so that was cool. And this one that says He is Risen. That is so cool. I mean, you could take this and cut into pieces and put it on your on your Easter cards and have that as your writing. This is it's lemons. Lemons make lemonade. Sweeten it with gratitude. Zest for life. When life gives you lemons, sweeten love lemons. So you got all those lemony words, and my kitchen in the summertime is lemons. And then they had a Hoppy Easter, which I thought was cute. And again, cutting it, and so I'll cut it at an angle. You've seen me do this on the ones with words. And you can make paper clips where this is hanging off the edge. You can use it, you know, glue it down to a page. So Happy Easter is, anyway, ribbon is another great thing that you can get, great supply from Dollar Tree. So next I have, well, I love their journals. Okay, so if you look through their journals, this particular one, it is in signatures, so you can take it apart. And let's see. Is this one actually glued? This one is glued in. Usually they're... Well, anyway, I love this because I can still tip it in if I have to. These ones that have the words, sometimes it'll just be the lines with an image. And I love the faith ones that they have. But sometimes they'll have them so that you can pull them out and make them a side-by-side page. They're books. A book for $1.25. Look at this one with the great end leaves. I love this one because of the end leaves. Okay, and then you can just go ahead and take your book apart, and you can read it if you want to, but you can make it into a journal. This particular one is it's 8 3/4. Really? No, sorry, 5 3/4 by 8 1/2. So I would need to cut down my regular pages to fit them in here, but I think this one's going to be a great one. And the map that leads to you, I think you might even be able to keep the edge on it. But books, that's another great thing to get from Dollar Tree. Now, if you saw my Paris video, I had taken the soap saver and I have one cut in half, and I'm using it as a stamp, and it is making the greatest stamp. So watch for things that have texture that you might be able to use as a stamp. So that is something that I picked up at Dollar Tree. These wooden cutouts, here I have the clocks, and they have crosses and bugs and flowers and words, all different kinds of things. This particular one has 6 pieces. These make great charms to hang off your journal or even to put on the cover. And so, yes, another thing that I really like to get from Dollar Tree. Shipping labels. So these are 4x6 and they're a sticker. So you can go ahead and stamp on it, draw on it, write on it, all of the above. You can do mixed media on this, and then it's a sticker. So you can also do mixed media or whatever on it, and then use your punch and punch out things. So you get 20 in a box. Another thing that they have is my favorite sticker, which are those beige stickers that have like 5 or 6 in the thing. I couldn't find a package of them. They're probably all already put into upcoming Patreon kits or other kits. But that's another one of the label type stickers that I like to get. So label type stickers from Dollar Tree. Another one of my favorite things, you see me use them quite often, is the calendar, the little calendar, and they come with a fun little note paper. So I like to pick these up. They usually have 3 or 4 or 5 of each month up here, and then you also have the notepad. This one's not telling me how many pages it has. It's just telling me the size. And the size is the whole size. But it does have a magnet so you can hang it up. Or I have a thing about packaging. I take everything out of the packaging as soon as it's getting put where it goes. And I take the magnets off and save them somewhere else because it gives me more room when I'm putting things into the drawers. But note papers, the long note papers, the grocery lists, and the to-do list type note papers, they'll have them in all the different themes, different colors. So I like to watch for them. If I know that eventually I'm going to do something with butterflies on it, then I'll pick up the ones that have butterflies and, excuse me, and all that. So there's that. So our next thing is, oh my gosh, I love Dollar Tree stickers. I love these ones. They've had these in several different things. They had like Coke bottles and Christmas ornaments. And then they have a set that has like a flamingo and a palm tree and stuff. I used that one and I made charms, wine glass charms out of that one. I just backed them, punched a hole, put a jump ring, and used a wire with beads on it. And they turned out really cute. But if I have a paper pad that you're going to see in this weekend's haul video that is perfume bottles. And so I think it's going to be fun to use this possibly with that. I love the stickers, the dots and the gel or gems and all those different things. And I get a lot of them from Dollar Tree. Stickers like this, already done, but also looking at them for the ideas for things that you might want to make later. So we've got buttons on these, and we've got corrugated cardboard and a little banner, and all of those layered and giving us a beautiful sticker. So whether you're buying the sticker because you want to use the sticker or you get the idea, stickers are great. So they had bug stickers, bubble bug stickers. And if you have been around here, you know that my grandson, William, wants to be an entomologist. He loves bugs. So these are for his book. So bug stickers and the wall stickers as well. I have made several journals where I used the large pieces like this as the cover, and then use that for my theme. And that's what I'll be doing with these. So you'll see what I have to go with these in a video this weekend, my Spectrum Art Haul video. So stickers are amazing, and they have so many choices at the Dollar Tree. Next is rub-on transfers, and oh my gosh, Dollar Tree has had some of the most beautiful rub-on transfers. I don't have any of the ones that were the, they had like teacups and flowers and birds and all those things. Just absolutely amazing. The one thing that we did learn from one of the videos is if you want to cut out the specific thing that you want, so cut it out before you get ready to do the rub-on. So if you want the word explore, you cut that out and then put it down and rub it on. Okay? So that was something that we learned new. So, and you can put these on lots of things, okay? So they're rub-ons, game changer. Look at all these words on this one. That is amazing. Okay, next from Dollar Tree, I like to get my index cards and my colored index cards. Now, I have plenty of this size regular, but I was low on the 4x6. So I picked those up, and then I got a package of the colored. And so index cards are a great thing to get at the Dollar Tree. Now, watch around school time and things like that. You might be able to find your index cards at like Staples or somewhere like that for $1 or even less, maybe Walmart. But for everyday, Dollar Tree is a great place for $1.25 for 125. So that's cool, because you guys, they were 100 and they went ahead, and when they changed it, it looks like they changed the number. When they changed the price, they changed the number on that. So that's really cool. Another thing that I like to get at Dollar Tree is the cards. These will be on the end caps where their greeting cards are. So where you go get the birthday cards, and they have usually at each end, most of the Dollar Trees will have 4 places, and they'll have cards. They'll either have 8 or 6 in them, and they include the envelope. I also like to use this card that is in the back and use it as a journaling card in my journals. But I was excited to find this with the cross. I think I'll probably be able to use those, a couple of those in my journal that I'm making right now. So another thing that I love to find, we used to find so many amazing napkins at Dollar Tree. They're way more limited, but we can still find beautiful napkins at the Dollar Tree. So this was part of their Spring Fling collection for this year. They used to be 16 for the guest napkins. Now they're down to 14. And these, I think, used to be 20 and are 18. But they're still there, and they're still beautiful. So guest napkins. Let's see on these. I don't think I've opened one of these yet, have I? Because the thing is some places you get just the 2 sides where you get print, and sometimes all 6 pieces of the guest check will have print. So let's check these out. We're getting all 6 parts. And it's continuous, so you can use this for a page easily, and it will be beautiful. Okay, so you know that I love to use napkins in my paper crafting and in my DIYs. I have a video with over 90,000 views that is a napkin video on my Dear Julie Julie DIY Home and Garden channel. And so, yeah, I love to use napkins. And Dollar Tree is a great place to get them. Okay. Decorative bags. Now, gift bags also, oh my gosh, they used to have the most beautiful gift bags. They still have pretty ones, but Dollar Tree used to have amazing, amazing gift bags. And then we also have treat bags. So this is like a lunch bag. And so there's several ways to use these in a journal. And this one's from a couple years ago. It's the Spring Fling, but from a couple years ago. So let's see. I have a couple more things here. Storage containers. They have the little tiny 5 by 1 inch by 4 by 7 inch little bags, and you get 50 of them, and they're the zipper bags. So for keeping your little things together, this is, I really like to use those. They're a square bag, so Yeah, so containers like that. Another one of my very favorite things to get at Dollar Tree is these 8-inch round doilies. Okay, you'll see I have quite a collection of doilies because I've collected doilies, paper doilies, for 30 something years because I use them in my wedding albums. And so whenever I find them, I purchase them. I have them in all different shapes, sizes, and different kinds of papers and stuff. But I love these 8-inch doilies to use in journals. And you saw on the mini challenge in the challenge, I actually I used one of the really pretty doilies that I have. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. And I don't remember where I got that. I've had that for several years. But this is great. 32 of them. They also have one where you get 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch. And that one's a great one as well. You just have to find different ways of using it. The 8-inch folds over perfectly for in a traveler's notebook style journal or in my regular journal. So that's why I really, really like that particular doily. Crafter Square. Dollar Tree has paper pads. And so this was a new one that they had. And I got it to put with my daisy stuff because in the very front, you've got little tiny daisies. So I'll put that with the Joann's daisy stuff that you'll see later this week. But you get 16 sheets, 8 designs for $1.25. Nice thickness. It's not super thin. It's thicker than like copy paper. And so I like paper. I love paper. Another one of my favorite things is their computer paper. They will just randomly have all different kinds of designs. And this is something that if I like the design, and even if I don't know what I'm going to do with it, this is one of the things I'll pick up because they'll usually have like birthday, but then sometimes they'll have this pink, or they'll have the red one that you've seen me use, or they'll have the one that has the flowers or the popsicles on one side. And so I'll pick that up even though I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for. But I don't know how many pages. I think it's down to 25 pages, but they used to be 32. And they used to have cardboard on the back. Now they just have a thick piece of cardstock. But that cardboard I used to be able to use to make things out of it. So yeah, computer paper. And then one of the other things that I like to get is the 9x12 sketch pad. If I'm making a larger journal, this gives me paper that I can use for that I can dye. Usually I'll dye this or I will stencil on it, and that's how I use it. Now that I'm going to do more mixed media, we'll see how it does with mixed media. But this is another thing that I always pick up at Dollar Tree, and I love to use it in my journals. So some of the things that I did not pick out to show you, but that I really like to find and use from Dollar Tree are, I'll check the hair accessory section and the jewelry to see if there's anything that I can use for a charm or as a closure. I've gotten my hair ties that I use with my hitch post fastener there at Dollar Tree. Let's see. Another thing is the student or teacher section. They have flashcards, playing cards. The wall decorations are great and things that you can use in your journals. In the birthday section, again, wrapping paper. Oh my gosh, I have so much wrapping paper from Dollar Tree, and it is so awesome to be able to use that to get that one more thing when you're doing a theme, and giving you another paper that gives you a different feel, and it's a noisy paper as well. Watch for tracing paper. It can be there sometimes. Your file folders, envelopes, your dividers. So binder dividers, you can, I've used the binder dividers and used my Cricut and cut it out from like those kind of like vellum. Cut out, well, I did the Eric and Ariel from The Little Mermaid in the wedding album, and that was from binder dividers. Yeah, so there is so many things. You could go down the picture aisle and find a picture frame that has a picture in it that you really like. You can use the picture frame for something else and then use the picture. I did that with a picture that had a little mini car in front of the Eiffel Tower for in my in one of the Paris books, the Paris journals. So that is a great thing. You know, there are sticker name badges that you can use. Dollar Tree does have some tags, and so those are great to use. Yeah, so I would just take a look, wander up and down the aisles, and see what ideas you can come up with looking at what they have. So this is just a look at some of my favorite things. You saw my 10 favorite tools that I use all the time that I get at Dollar Tree. Let me know in the comments, what are some of the things that you find at Dollar Tree that you really like? They do have paint. They have washi. They have other tools. They have all kinds of other ribbon, tool, like the tool webbing stuff, netting, that is great. They have pins that you can purchase to go with your journal. So they'll have decorative pins that can be great for that. So lots of organizational things. Over from the party section, another thing is the crepe paper. You can use that. Don't forget the wall decals. I'm going down the aisles in my head. And of course, check out all of the holidays, and not always just for the holiday, but possibly for some other theme or idea that you have for something that you are working on or wanting. A lot of times I'll get Christmas things that are red or green that I can use right around the corner for Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day. And Easter things that I can use for Mother's Day. And then, bringing in the red and the white, I can also use that for 4th of July. So, yeah, I hope that you get to check out your Dollar Tree, and I hope, now remember, I think we have 6 Dollar Trees that are all within a half an hour from my house. Some are that way. I think there's 3 that way and 3 that way. Half an hour from my house or so. And and then I've got one now that is at the end of my block. I have a Dollar Tree and a Dollar General. They put a Dollar Tree in my Family Dollar. So if you have a Family Dollar, from what I understand, they're going to be doing that to all of them as they roll them out. So that was a game changer for me, is them bringing Dollar Tree right here. It's very limited though, but it's still awesome. I wanted to let you know that the digitals on sale in the Etsy shop has been extended through Friday, March 10th. For all digitals to be 40% off in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop. The link is in the description box down below. And yeah, so do check it out. And Patreons, watch for a new digital showing up in the ruby, diamond, and emerald. So again, I shop 6 different Dollar Trees. Not all the time, but I have those options. So yeah, so these are some of the things, and the majority of them I've bought in the last month. So yeah. So what is your favorite thing to get from Dollar Tree to use in your journal? I think my very favorite thing is the gold pen, and then the lace, and then the gold fingernail polish, and then the doilies. I'm looking around. Yeah, those would be my very favorite things. That's where I go to get those. I don't get those anywhere else. I get those from Dollar Tree. And then I look for all the other things, and I'm really glad when I find them. So this is my Dollar Tree, my favorite things. I hope you enjoyed this. I have a haul video coming up this weekend from Spectrum Art Creations. It also includes some Happy Mail and a little bit of a Michael's haul and a little bit of a Joann's haul. So watch for that, and Walmart. Watch for that on over the weekend, and let me know what you think of the Dollar Tree, my favorite things. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.